welcome back to GSP Sea Fishing. I nearly forgot the end bit then. I'm out in the day today. This is quite unusual. It's a weekend. I've got maybe 4 hours spare before I've got to go and see my stepson play football. So I thought I'd get down to Shakespeare Beach in Dover. Sorry about the squinting. The sun is literally right there. Get down to the beach in Dover, see if I can get some fish. Now, on the way down, I was walking along. I've been to Bill's Bait, see Clive, got some bait, and then I was walking along, and there's some containers where some of the fishermen that have got boats around here keep some of their stuff. And there was a gentleman there. He was like, "Oh, I've got some good news and some bad news." He said, "Good news, I found this bait. You can have this bait, some ragworm." I was like, "Oh, thanks. What's the bad news?" He said, spoke to some people that were fishing, I think yesterday. Nothing was caught all day. My rods are out now. I haven't had any bites. I'd say he was pessimistic. He was maybe an understatement, maybe he was just being real, but he asked me to prove him wrong. So I'm here now. I've got about 3.5 hours to prove him wrong. So hopefully I'm gonna catch a skate maybe. So I've got 2 rods out. I've got my big rod. The baits are out, and I'll show you the baits in a minute. I've got my bigger rod. They're both the same length, but the bigger, thicker one is the Cinetic Cross Power Heavy. That's gone out with the big bait for the thornback skate. And then I've got my other rod with the Sonic Gravity HT. That's gone out with a 1 up, 1 down rig. So we'll see if we get any bites. Right, I don't know if you can see this, there's a bloke out there just walking off. I haven't filmed it, but you can see what he's doing, playing with his trousers. He's literally just had a crap. Up there, broad daylight, he's had a crap. He was just white ass, excuse my French. And now he's walking off. So in the middle of broad daylight, on Shakespeare Beach, we're about 11 o'clock in the morning, that bloke has just pulled his pants down, had a crap up there. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, I don't want to be stereotypical or anything, but he did look like one of the lorry drivers. So a foreigner lorry driver, just literally broad daylight having a crap on the beach. Absolutely disgusting. And I had to witness it. And before anyone says, no, I didn't enjoy it. Oh, hold on a minute, I've got a slack line bite.
Have you got anything?
I don't think I've got anything on this. I think I've missed it. I've missed it. I weren't paying attention. Oh. We might have something on this one though. Maybe not. Well, that was very strange. The big rod was slack, so I thought something may be coming in with it. And then when I was reeling that one in, the other one went slack. Just all of a sudden went slack. So I tried to get that in, but there was nothing on that either. So I'll show you the rigs I'm using. We'll check that big bait. The big bait looks okay, and it might go back out again. So let's have a quick look at that. Get that one back out, and then I'll show you what I'm scratching around with. Right, I am going to give this bait another go. It looks okay. It's not too washed out at all. And what I've got this on is an up and over rig. So basically I've got, I would say, a 4 foot 60 pound hook length. So we come along here, there is my bait. Got 4 foot of line as I shuffle on the shingle there. That's got a swivel, and then a couple of beads either side of another swivel. It clips down to the lead, and then that then just goes up to there where I've got the reverse bent rig clip clipped onto my main line. And basically, very simple, I take my hook length up and over the bent rig clip there, acts as support as a clip. Then I bring it right the way back down and clip the bait onto the imp there. Now, one little thing to point out is on my smaller rig, which is over there, I've got a 5 ounce lead. So I think the 5 ounce will hold, and at the moment it is. But on the bigger bait, I've got a 6 ounce. I've gone up an ounce, and that's because there's going to be more drag on this whole rig. Bigger line, bigger bait. It's going to catch the tide a little bit more. So I just want a little bit more weight to hold it in place. Also, a little bit more weight to counteract and balance this rig, because that's a lot bigger bait than a couple of worms. So this 6 ounce will balance this rig a lot better when I'm clipping it up. If it was any lighter, this would come unclipped probably halfway through the cast. At the moment, that's staying in place. So let's get this one out, and then we'll rebait the other one. Right, just got the bigger bait out, and in front of me here I've got a bit of a sexy rig. Basically it's a one up, one down, and I've done a bit of Temu shopping. I like a bit of Temu shopping. I'm quite easily persuaded by a little gadget, and what I've got is on the bottom hook length, hook snood, that is lower down on the rig, so you can see it there. There's a swivel, there's the lead just there, so this is going to be laying on the bottom. I've got one of these little contact flashing LEDs. Now, you can't see it now, but when it's dark that flashes, and it's got 2 contacts that are exposed, so when it hits the water that starts flashing. Then I've got some beads, one floater, just to give it a little bit of buoyancy. It's not going to bring it off the bottom, we'll just give it a little bit more movement when the tide catches it. So put a worm on that. I did have ragworm, some of the ragworm that the chap gave me. I'm going to go with blacks now. I've got a score of fresh blacks, and then I've got on the top hook snood, hook length. Again, there it is, just got a hook, couple of attractors and a floater. Cool. And then I've just got my paper clip hook clips that clip it on the line, and they work either way. So that one goes down there like so, and then I've got one, where's the other one? I've got one here that's upside down. That works the other way and drops it off. So let's get this baited up now, get this one out. Just had to move all my gear back up the bank. It's really starting to push in now. So I am just about to get this rig out. Hopefully we get a bite. I'm not going to go that far, so I'm just going to give it overhead dump, as the depth of the water is increasing quite quickly. So I think I'm about an hour and a half away now from high tide. High tide is predicted at about 12:35, just gone midday. and it's a good sized tide today, 7 metres, with a big coefficient, so a big difference between the high and the low. Well, just over 100 coefficient, so good bit of water movement. Might be a little bit too big for the rays, but this is what I'm telling myself anyway, because I haven't had a bite yet. Well, I might have had a bite, I might have had a drop back, I don't know. Nothing yet here on the recast. The sea state is it's saying 3, which is slight. Yeah, it is slight. It's quite weird comparing, because when it says 3 for a sea state in Fuerteventura, it's a lot rougher than a 3 here in the UK. But it's just a little bit of chop on the water, a little bit of colour. For this time of the year in Kent, it's pretty good. And we've got, the wind is sort of east, swirling round northeast, east, and it's very slight, sort of between 5 and 10 mile an hour. But you don't really feel it here down on the beach. You're surrounded by the cliffs of Dover. You've got the Admiralty Pier over there in the distance. It is quite sheltered. The only wind you wouldn't be sheltered from is southwest or southerly. It would batter this beach. Oh, nearly forgot. Thank you to everyone, all the subscribers. Thank you ever so much, because we have surpassed 10,000 subscribers. I'm at 10,500 now. It's just gone this year, which is great. Just need to get the viewers up. So I mean, if you're subscribed, I mean, this is a bit of a backwards comment, but if you're subscribed and you don't watch, please watch. But how do you know that I'm asking you to watch if you don't watch? But yeah, just want to get the viewers up. But please, if you like my videos, please like, share, tell your friends. I'm here on my own today, no Mark, no Pete, so the gang's not together. It was a very last minute decision to come here. The parking, oh my god, the parking. To park here to pay now, 4 hours, £7.70. It's disgusting. I mean, there's nothing here in Dover. There's nothing to come and want to see. There's not going to be like overcrowding on the streets for parking because people want to visit the centre. There's nothing, but they're charging £7.70 for 4 hours parking. And that's not even a big session. I won't be coming back here regularly at that price unless I can find somewhere cheaper to park that's close by. Anyway, the sea is coming up now. It really is coming in. Let's hope we get a bite or two. Well, whilst I'm waiting, I might as well get a bait prepped for the next cast, hadn't I? So let's do a bluey and mackerel. A little bit frozen. Don't want all of that. For the belly side, because it's got a bit of guts and top side off there. Do the same on this one, I think. I like to take my time when I'm wrapping bait, just because I like to get it neat, a little bit anal with it. Try and crisscross it. There we go. Give these baits another 10 minutes or so, and then get fresh on. Perfect. Right, we're gonna check the worm bait, get some fresh worms on, and then I'll do the bigger bait. There is not a lot going on here. Right, get this in, fresh bait. Oh, I'm snagged. Not being snagged, come on. What am I snagged on here? Come on. There we go, I think it's gone. I think I've got it all, whatever that was caught on. Oh, look at that. Snapped a hook. So that was completely snagged. That point was obviously just on a rock. So the pressure has just snapped that off. New rig on there. But this goes to show you've got to be responsible when you're building your fishing rigs. Use the proper strength line for the rigs that you're using, for the type of fishing that you're doing. I could have easily had lighter line on that and I would have lost the whole rig and it would have been down at the bottom of the ocean. Something would get caught in it. But because I've got good, strong hook length on that, I've got a strong rig body, my main line's the right strength for what I'm fishing with, all I've lost is a point of a hook that's going to rust away. So make sure your rigs are up to the right weight. They're strong enough to deal with the type of fishing you're doing, and you'll minimise the tackle loss and minimise any potential damage you'll do to the environment. So I've obviously got to replace this rig, but the beauty of it being made out of fluoro, it's all perfect apart from that hook. So I can wrap it all back up, get down to the end. We'll cut and rip all this bait off, which is no good. Well, don't even need to cut it off because all I need to do is cut that hook off there, like so. That's gone, that'll go in my bag. This bait comes off, then all I've got to do, tie a new hook on that. Perfectly good ring again. Fluorocarbon lasts a lot longer than mono, hasn't got the memory, doesn't get kinked when it's rolling around. Yes, it's more expensive, but you get the life out of your rig. So that's going in my side pocket. When I get home, tie a new hook on, it's good as new. Right, so here we have it, like for like rig, new hooks. Before anyone says it, they are not Temu hooks. I won't use Temu hooks, there's limits. These are Sakuma Mantas, so was the one that snapped. It's just the pressure point on the curve, that's all. So, if you just get the point like that, doesn't take a lot for that to bend out. Anyway, let's get this on, get this out. The sea is getting really high actually. I've got an hour until high tide, and as you can see there, I've probably got a metre until I'm pushed off this high point that I'm on, and then I haven't got much behind me. I might have to go over there to the sort of slipway that comes down, because I don't want to drown at Shakespeare Beach. Oh no, I'm fuming. Yes, oh, it's come back. Oh God, it's come back. There we go, come on. Please be a fish. Come on. This could be my blank saviour. Let the bite develop, come on. Sit on your hands, don't be too eager. It's there, come on. Dogfish, is that dogfish? Let me feel. Yep, come on. Yay! It's got a bit of weight, so I think it might be a dogfish. Come on. Quite nice actually, because there's a fair bit of depth out there, so you get a half decent fight. Feels very dogfish like. But believe you me, I'm not bothered by this. I'm very happy. Come on. It's actually giving a really good account of itself, this fish. Really keeping down, trying to pull. Is it a dogfish? Is it a dogfish? It is a dogfish, yes it is. Come on. Hey! That there has saved me a blank. There we go, Mr. Dogfish. I have unhooked him without causing too much trouble. So he is going to go back because I don't need him. But this is what you're looking for on a session like today. You are looking for anything to save you from blanking. And this little fella has done that. So thank you, Mr. Dogfish. Yeah, Mr. Dogfish. He has just saved me from the embarrassment of not catching. No one's here. I can't be embarrassed. I'd have to tell them. But I don't tell up fishermen's tales. I am not blanked. Let's get him back. There we go, Mr. Dogfish. And he's away, he's gone. Well, let's not change a winning formula. And it is a winning formula. You've got to take every little victory you can. Saving a blank is a victory. So, last time I had rag tipped with blacks. So I'm going to do the same this time. Oh! Oh, 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 oh. That was just nodding. Didn't look like a ray bite, it did look like a dogfish. Have the dogfish come on the feed. Always the way you turn around, put the camera on the rod, and it stops. Oh, there was a tiny nod then. There he is. There we go. Look. Oh, there we go. There's something on that. What have we got? Oh, he's going. Come on, don't be snagged. Don't be snagged. Oh, it's snagged. Ah, has it gone? Yes, we've got a fish on. Oh, it could be. It could. I could have a skate on here. Come on. I don't know what it feels like yet. No, I don't know actually, to be honest. I would say dogfish. don't know though. Oh, it's hard to tell. I'm not going to say. Not going to say. Something small. Ease it in. Where is it coming? Here it is. We're 10 metres out. What have we got? It looks like a dogfish. No! Oh, well, we'll take that. Switch it up a little bit with a little strap conger. My first conger from this beach, especially this far along. Well, I mean, my first conger from this beach. I always fish this far along. I know they come out at the pier, but I'm a good 200 metres away from that. There we go, look at that little strap conger. So we've gone all this time without a bite, and now we've had 2 fish in the space of 3 or 4 minutes. Let's get him unhooked and we'll get him back. There we go, Mr. Strap Conger, the second fish of the day, saving my blank, definitely, just to reaffirm that I can catch fish. So to the gentleman that told me to prove him wrong, I haven't just fluked a dogfish, which I would have taken. I've got a Strap Conger as well, and there's still more to come. So after a slow, or literally a non-existent 2.5 hours, the last 5 minutes have been cool. Let's get him back. Go. See you later, mate. Swimming off down into the decks. Well, I've just got my worm rod back out. Impeccable timing by my mother that decided to call me just as I get 2 fish on the deck. So I've been on a call for like 7-8 minutes. I hope I haven't missed the action. Well, it's gone a bit quiet again. Probably about another half an hour since those 2 fish, and I haven't had a bite. But the sea has really, it's really calmed down. It's. I mean, there's a bit of movement on it, but it's flattened off, and it's definitely closer to a sheet of glass than rough as anything. Let's have a look. Look at that. It's a beautiful day today to be out fishing. All I really want is 1 or 2 more fish, and it would be quite a pleasing session. My fingers are crossed. Let's do my bit and rescue the sea from another bit of plastic, shall we? Get this rod. Let's get this bag out. There we go. Come on. There you come. I'll get rid of that. Every little helps. Oh no, that's not Sainsbury's, is it? Well, that is it. This session has come to an end. Nothing to write home about, but I did save a blank. I had a 5-minute spell, couple of fish, came along like buses. Nice little strap conger and a dogfish. Not going to turn my nose up at any of that. No one should. A fish is a fish, and that is the reason why I'm here with my rod and bait in the water. So I achieved what I came here to do. I caught some fish. It's a lovely day, 2nd of March, Sunday. Beautiful, sun's out, it's glorious. Now I've got to head off just up the road a few miles to Hyde. That's my stepson, hopefully, when he's game of football. And until next time, tight lines.